Alright guys, got the new Parkhurst Allen Plain-toe boot and Camel Kudu. They're going to join these three boots. This is my first pair I've actually ordered from the website, so kind of weird since I already have these three. But I was able to get all three of these for various prices, but really cheap considering the quality. Even the retail, I think I paid it was $342, I want to say, somewhere around there for this new pair. And then with of course, the stitch down 10% discount code, save an extra 10% on that, which kind of covers shipping and takes like another 25 bucks off it. So it was, I forget the exact cost, but it was under 320. 316 maybe, something like that, for these new Camel Kudu boots, which I'm about to open for you guys. But these three, the rest of the Parkhurst family here, color 8 Dublin boots. Trying to think. I think that was I want to say that was the first pair I got. They kind of popped up on eBay, I believe it was, for like 120, 140, and they had been worn like twice. So I snagged those up because all three of these, as you can kind of make out here, have the almond toe. So these are the 18 last, which now this pair of Camel Kudu that we're about to open up here is on the 602 last, which is the slightly wider in the forefront, more rounded last, whereas these three are the 18 last, which is an almond toe. Although they do fit really true to size for me. I'm a 12D Brannock, 11 and a half E and Grant Stone, 11 and a half, 11 and a half depends on Thursday, and a few other brands of ready-made boots. But these guys all fit really, really well, snug in all the right places. But I think they say that they are, Andrew from Parker says that they're about in between a D and a E width in the toe box, which is pretty spot on. I can wear mid-weight socks with them, and my boot socks, and they're snug with the thicker boot socks, but not over tight, not compressing my feet or anything. So they're great. So yeah, natural. Let's see what we got. Color 8 Dublin. So veg tan boot, got some guarded good rawhide laces on there. Those are the burgundy laces. Although these have more of a kind of, the color 8 Dublin has more of a like purplish kind of eggplant color tone to it in the brown. So I think the laces go with it pretty well. They complement it. They have a little more red to them, but they're not super red, so I think they go well. And then the raw side with the kind of like two-tone almost on the rawhide laces, since they're not dyed all the way through, gives a little contrast, which is cool. Natural Chrome XL from Horween, classic. These I actually got, I believe, what did I get these off of? I can't remember if it was eBay or off like Facebook Marketplace, but they were also kind of like around $100, 120, and they were tried on, so they haven't actually been worn yet at all. I was actually considering these for stitch down patina Thunderdome, but since they have, like, even though they were just tried on, it's Chrome XL, so it kind of creased just a tiny bit and stuff, and I kind of felt not like I was cheating or anything, but I decided against it, we'll put it that way. And then these are the reverse Rays reverse Mohawk. Sorry about that. It is late. I am in my bedroom on my bed. And it is dark out, so the lighting is not the best. This is what happens when you have 4 kids. Anyway, so these I got, I think I got these for like $100, and they were also like tried on, and I've worn them many times, and they still look great. And these actually on a commando lug, which I know almost all of them were on the Ridgeway sole, but Andrew actually messaged me on Instagram and told me, yep, no, those are the Rays reverse Mohawk, but he ran out of Ridgeways, I guess, and slapped this and maybe one other on a commando sole. So I got those. Super loved all of these. They're a great deal, but I was like, man, I need to support these guys because getting secondhand deals or tried on shoes that or boots that don't fit quite well is fine, and definitely like it helped with my sizing and everything else. But I got three great boots for probably slightly over the cost of one new pair, but here I am with a new pair that I'm going to open up because they are definitely worth the cost of admission for sure. These guys are all made in America. Just everything's quality on these guys. Probably one of the best. Them and Parkhurst and Grant Stone, probably the two best values in boots. So yeah, made in America. So this is my actual first pair. They use just the box. Shipping box doubles as the shoe box, which some guys don't like, but saves on the cost. And I keep my boxes, but I don't care. That's totally fine. And this is probably more friendly for the earth. So got some round cotton waxed laces. Not the biggest fan of cotton wax laces for boots. That's I'll find a use for them. No problem. As you can see on these guys, I have the Guarded Good burgundy rawhide laces, and on these two I've got Pisgaya paracord laces, which are super cool. If you get close up, they've got some really unique color on them, which is really cool. Anyway, okay, let's open these guys up. I'm trying to do this with one hand because this is a one-take wonder. Let's go ahead and actually, these shoe bags are different. The other ones are like kind of a black. These have a little more. I don't know if it's the same material. It feels slightly more kind of like canvas bag. A little more texture to it than the old black ones, but I like that they include two with each pair, one for each boot, which is what I prefer to keep them in if I'm keeping them in bags at all. So anyway, Andrew just announced, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and clear this box off. Andrew just announced these, and Chris, thank you for your support. Enjoy the boots. Cool. Awesome. Gotta like the little touches. Andrew's a great guy. He'll answer sizing questions. He'll kind of walk you through stuff. Awesome customer service. So bare minimum, stuff, but they include two shoe bags, which is always nice, and an extra pair, I should say, of round wax laces, which is cool. And all right, let's take a look at these guys. So this is a actual first unboxing, as you can see. Let's take a look. So I wanted these for a couple reasons. One, they released 3 boots, and this was just a few days ago. It is, what is it, Saturday? Saturday evening, the 25th, September 25th, and I think he put these up Monday or Tuesday of this week, along with 2 other pairs. One was kind of a natural, I can't remember if it was Chrome XL or not, on a wedge sole, kind of like a tan, and then a waxed, I'm trying to think, I think it was like a waxed Commander leather maybe, which I haven't quite dove into the wax boots yet. I do have an order that I've got planned for like a navy wax flesh from Truman, so I think that's going to be my first foray into that. Those will be super cool. But I only have one kudu boot from Grant Stone, and it's like a very like uniform dark green. It's the Forest Kudu from Grant Stone that are really cool, but they're very uniform. They're waxy, and then these came up, and I had just sold off kind of my other like snuff color ish boot from Meerman that just the fit wasn't great. I wasn't about it. Sold it off. Put some of that money towards these guys, and so these are a few things super cool about this. First, it's these 3 two are cap toes with broguing, one's regular cap toe, and then these are the Allen boot, which is a plain toe. So first plain toe from Parkhurst, cool. It is their newer, build. I think I think it's these guys, the Rays reverse Mohawk. Those are the old build before they upgraded the midsole to be a little bit thicker and made the tongue 2/3 gusseted, which not a big deal. These, these definitely got some heft to them. No worries about that. And then with that commando sole, they're solid. Anyway, all that to say, these are the new build. First plain toe from them. It's got all eyelets unlined, so I believe it's half lined, I want to say. If I look in here, maybe it is unlined. Yeah. So you can, always see this, like, here's the suede side of the Kudu, which is, geez, that is super soft. Which is cool. I always love I know there's a little more break in to unlined boots sometimes. It's a little, like a little more, can sometimes rub a little more and stuff. I haven't really had too much of an issue with that, but I like it. I like seeing the other side of the leather and stuff. You can see 11.5 D, which should be my fit. The other thing, these are the 602 last, so these are an E in the toe box versus the in between the kind of the D and the E. So I think these will have just a touch more room, but should be great. What else? Ridgeway. Oh, actually. Huh. Interesting. So, you can tell this is a this is a first take, a one take thing. These are supposed to have a Ridgeway sole, and they do not. They have the Itside commando sole, which the Rays boots do. Interesting. I'll have to ask Andrew about that, because I was actually got no problem with commando soles. They're awesome. But I was actually kind of excited to try out the Ridgeway sole because I have no boots with a Ridgeway sole. So that's interesting. I don't know if that was just he had to make some with that, or the larger size maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to Andrew. He'll be responsive, so we'll get an answer on that. Not a huge deal. But I'd like to try it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, the Kudu from Parkhurst is awesome. They cut, I mean, you can see all the character these guys have, just filled with character, which I love. And the Grant Stone boots, they definitely have that Kudu texture and all that, but like something about Parkhurst, they cut and they click in, like, look at that scar. To me, like, to a lot of guys, maybe they would have an issue with this, because that's like, I mean, that's pretty large. I really like it. I mean, this is just making sure that the actual integrity of the leather is good. It looks like it should be okay. But like this on the heels is awesome. You're not going to see quite as much of that in the vamp because it's, lasted over and it snugs it in a bit and stuff. But like, look at all that character. Super cool. Look at that. That's what really drew me to getting another pair of Kudu boots, and specifically from Parkhurst, because I like all that character that's in these guys. What else? Antiqued brass eyelets, 7 eyelets. You can put rawhide through these. These have, another pair of rounded waxed laces that I'll swap out for probably like a dark brown rawhide lace. I think that'll look good. I'm trying to think what else. Stormwell stitching. They've got pretty clean stitching. Stitching on the soles is very clean, actually. So yeah, that's the first look at these guys, and like I said, they'll be joining the collection of shoes and the boots from Parkhurst here. So thank you guys. I will make another video very shortly discussing how these wear in and break in. Alright guys, have a good one.